Claire Ludwig joining us here from the Kuemper Knights. We're at the CYO meet on this Wednesday afternoon up in Storm Lake at BV. And Claire, you ran in the distance medley here a little while ago. First, tell us who was all in the race with you.
Ryan Bowman, Elise Berg, and Haley Grody.
And what leg of the event did you run?
I ran the 400 leg.
The 400. And how did that go for you?
I did pretty good. For my first race, it was good. I ran like a 63, 64, so that was a good way to start off the season.
It sounds like you were really happy. What was the goal coming in? Did you have a time in mind that you wanted to be close?
65 or under was what I was aiming for, so I was happy with what I did.
How did the start of the race go for you? And kind of take us through what goes through your mind as you're watching the first two legs of the race.
Well, I watched them too, and I was just hoping they could get us as far ahead as they could. And they did a really good job. And then it got to me, and we cut in right away, so that kind of threw me off a little bit. But you get to the 200 mark, and you've had enough, but you had to keep pushing. So my 100, there was a girl about probably 5 yards ahead of me, so I was trying to catch her, but it didn't end up. I gained a little, but not too much.
About how close were you to her when you handed off the baton?
Probably less than a second worth. So.
Have you guys had much of a chance to work off on handoffs and stuff so far?
The last 2 days, like some groups have, but us 400 runners haven't had any really.
So how did that go? Did you feel like the handoffs throughout the event were pretty smooth for you girls today?
Yeah, the sprinters, they've had a couple mistakes, but nothing major. But I thought my handoff went pretty good. How
do you adjust, or do you adjust, how you try to run that 400 on a windy day like today, where part of it's behind you and the other part of it today, it's the finish for you, is straight into it? Yeah,
so you have to run over on the stretch where you have the wind, and so that's where I push myself the most, but then you get with the wind and that's just your hardest stretch, but you got to keep pushing through it.
Seems like on this corner right over here, to your right, to my left, I know people can't see it, but it seems like where I've noticed almost everybody seems to catch that wind coming out of that corner. How bad does it hit you?
It hits you like a brick wall. It's pretty bad. Today it was really bad, but most track meets you don't have that, so this is just a hard one that you got to get through.
Got the 4x4 coming up.
Yep.
Who's going to be running with you?
Paige Overmole, Abby Durner, and Brandy Leverington.
And how do you feel like that team's going to do today?
I think we'll do really good. We're hoping, we have high hopes for that relay. So.
What is the strength of that team and of each of the individual girls from what you've seen so far?
They are all really strong 400 runners, and that's really what we've been working on in practice and stuff, is 400 running. So I think if we got conditioned good, I think we're going to be really good.
What is it that you like about the 400? Some people don't like it because it's a 400 sprint.
Yeah, I don't like it. But I don't know, it's probably my strongest one. But
well, I tell you what, Claire, I appreciate you joining us today. Great job earlier, and best of luck coming up.
Thank you.